I want to celebrate our veterans today. We owe them a great deal of gratitude. The country that we have today, the values of equity, the values of collegiality, the values of innovation, respect, the commitment to civic duty that we all honor as part of our American heritage and that we all honor as part of our human tradition is made possible by the sacrifices of those whom we lost in wars. It is made possible by the sacrifices of those who came back from wars with disabilities or in some cases, lots of other challenges that is now playing itself out in their lives. They gave of themselves so that this great country of ours, this community of ours, could continue to celebrate a particular way of life.
You feel alone. You feel alone and you don't know who to talk about it. You kind of just compartmentalize the traumas that you've gone through. And because you're taught to be tough, you just leave them aside and continue with your life, but they always come back at some point if you don't address them.
I took part in 3 deployments. I separated in 2018, and I've been in school ever since.
I was in the United States Navy for 5 years, from 2012 to 2017. After I got out of the Navy, I came to Moorpark College as a student.
I commute from Santa Clarita, almost 40 miles from here, and I continued coming here just because I felt very welcome into the college. I found many resources and professors and faculty that supported me a lot, and I felt very open. And I've tried going to school before, and I was never able to fully complete and continue. I would always stop. Because it's just a different experience continuing going to school, you know, after you've had a full professional life. So that was when I came to Moorpark College.
For the first 2 semesters I was here, I was like terrified. I didn't know anybody. I felt like I was still wearing my uniform even though I wasn't. I felt like everybody knew.
The Navy, they do a good job at teaching everything you need to know when you separate, but there's like certain hands-on things that you don't really learn until you're actually doing it. But once I got past that and figured it out, it wasn't too bad. Probably the only real challenging bit was the change of income. It was a pretty significant change.
In the military, you know, you wear your dress uniform and it tells your whole military service. You know, you wear your ribbons and everybody knows exactly what you did to earn them. You have your name on it. You know, you walk around with a name tag. And then you go into the civilian world and no one's got a name tag on, and now I actually have to remember who you are every day. And that's really hard to do whenever you've just been, information has just been handed to you for the last 5 years. It's completely, it's daunting and really hard to start to get back into the civilian side of things where you're just walking up and actually introducing yourself and asking people questions.
It's very important to connect, especially if you're right out of the military and this is your first semester here at Moorpark, because when you first starting out, it can be very confusing, and the more people you have to talk to and that can help you, the smoother the transition will be for you.
Honestly, the best advice I can give anyone standing in my 2 shoes, you know, would be to walk on campus. Just do it. Take that first step and walk into the Veterans Resource Center and introduce yourself. That's all you have to do.
I felt welcome, obviously, and I felt like I was part of a community, something that I was lacking in class just because of the age difference in a lot of students and also our experiences. So that made me feel at home. It became my second home.
I want us to remember that honoring our vets is not what we do on one day of the year. That honoring our vets is what we do every day. And that we need to put it as part of make it a part of our daily affirmation to find ways in which we can be of service to others. If we can do that, then the service of our vets has not gone in vain.
There is a lot of us that can relate, and you can build a strong community, and that's a place that I found at Moorpark College at the Veterans Resource Center.
Being here at Moorpark is kind of like being a part of a big family, like in the military. You know, everybody looks out for you. You look out for everybody as best you can.
Moorpark College taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet after being a veteran, and it taught me how to believe in myself.
It gave me that confidence to be able to compete and become a better student, and thanks to that I was able to transfer to UCLA, something that I've never thought in my life that I would be able to do, you know.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, which is what Eleanor Roosevelt said. And honestly, Moorpark College taught me that. You know, I felt like Moorpark College was a human shield for me. The people here are just so giving, and it's just really good idea just to come to Moorpark College, just see it for yourself.
So I graduated from Moorpark College in spring of 2020. I graduated with an English associate's degree, and then I used that to go to CSUN, California State University at Northridge. I'm about to get a bachelor's in creative writing there.
I am a first-generation student, single parent. I started at Moorpark, and I just received my degree at UCLA.
I went to Moorpark to get my accounting degree, so I got a business administration associate's, and then immediately went to Cal Lutheran after I graduated in 2017. And I'm about to graduate from Cal Lutheran with my bachelor's in accounting in February, and then I'll immediately go back to Cal Lutheran for my master's.
I've been working with Johnny Conley over at the Vet Center for the last couple of years. I liked the work, so now I'm pursuing a master's in college counseling to better my position here at Moorpark.
To that veteran out there, you're not alone. Start at Moorpark. Don't give up, persist, and look for the resources, whether it's the Veterans Resource Center, the EOPS office. Utilize everything around you. There's a food pantry, there's career advising, there's tutoring, and I utilize all those tools here, and they really help me to succeed and you know, move on with my career, my aspirations, and my dreams.
So now I'm here working here for Moorpark, trying to do the exact same thing, making sure all the vets that I speak with and deal with every day have all the info and knowledge they need to, you know, have the best college experience that they can.
We have many students in Moorpark College. We have staff members in Moorpark College. We have faculty at Moorpark College and administrators at Moorpark College who are vets. They continue to give back. They continue to do the work of building community among us. This is an opportunity to say thank you. It's an opportunity for us to pay it forward. And it's an opportunity for us as Moorpark College to remind ourselves that we're moving forward together. And our vets make that possible.
You pursue what your dreams are, your aspirations, and follow your heart.
We're all in this together, and Moorpark is just a really close-knit school, and it's a really great place. I mean, I miss Moorpark so much. I really do. Walking on this campus and walking down Raider Walk, it makes me feel like home. And that's a rarity for a veteran.
It's not gonna be easy, but if you keep with it, you'll get through and you'll be okay.
Well, look, I'm an alumni and I'm going to give you some advice. Moorpark gives you the tools to be able to discover what you're good at, what your passions are.
At the very least, you have people here that care about you and will help you as best as we can.
Because you're worth it.